All right, guys, let's talk about workflows and automations. These are really what make our system function and work and do some incredible things. And they can be a little advanced and a little overwhelming, but this system is really, really cool because it can let you do some really cool things and help you automate a lot of your business. Now, I want to set your mind at ease. We've actually done a lot of the hard work for you when you get started. What you're looking at right now is a screenshot of basically what we're giving you when you come into our system. Now, there are no other systems that come pre-built like this. So what this does is it allows you to replace things like ActiveCampaign or HubSpot or, Infusionsoft, really complicated softwares that make your business work. And we've pre-built a lot of it for you. So let me give you an example. If you're going to generate leads online, you're going to need to have a process, right? So what normally happens? Well, a lead is going to come in and they're going to opt in on some sort of form, okay? We've pre-built that form for you. And that's going to start this automation. Then you'd probably want to assign a tag to it. We do that. We give it to you for you. We're going to move them automatically in your workflow for you so that it's assigning a stage in your opportunity pipeline. Don't need to worry about that. You can go watch the sales pipeline training or video, and it'll show you what that means. But the point is we're doing it for you. Then there's an internal notification that's sent to someone on the team, and you can assign who that is. Then obviously you probably want to send a text message and then an email, maybe wait a couple of minutes, send another welcome email. So this would be delivering your lead magnet. Like, hey, here's how you get XYZ. And then you're going to wait a couple of minutes and then send a welcome email to kind of introduce them to your company. And of course, we're giving you our pre-built 7-figure email lead generation series. So all you have to do is just change the copy a little bit to make it match you. Then we're going to wait a day, and then we're going to have another email sent. And in most cases, if you're building a high-ticket business, you'd probably want them to book a call, or maybe you want them to, take some other sort of action. That's what the second email is to do, is to kind of follow up and make sure that they've done that. Then this is where the cool part of the system comes in. We're going to wait a day, and we're going to ask, has the lead taken a step that we want them to take, right? Have they booked a call? Have they made a deposit? Have they has an offer been made? If it has, right, then obviously, we're not going to continue marketing to them, right? They've taken the action that we wanted them to take. If they haven't, we're going to add them into our main nurture sequence, right? And this is where we've also pre-built for you. And this is just where they're going to get, automated email every other day for, I think it's like 10 to 14 days, something like that. And of course, you can edit all this. You can add as many as you want. You can add, text messages in here. You can do a lot of different things. And I just wanted to point out, as far as lead generation is concerned, it's all done for you. Now, I want to introduce you to some other cool features inside of the system because you're not limited to just this. You can do things like, hey, maybe you want to add a voicemail, right? You want to do a voicemail drop. So all you do is add this action and you'd upload your voicemail. Obviously, we can't do that for you because we don't have your voice, but it's as simple as recording a little voicemail, a voice note on your phone, downloading the audio file and uploading it to the system. And now an automatic voicemail is going to drop to that lead, assuming they have a phone number, of course, right? Now that's just one little action. You notice over here on the right-hand side, all these different actions that you can do. So I can send an email, I can do a text, I can send them this information to Slack, I can make the system automatically call them. The voicemail, I can send them a Facebook message if they came in, an Instagram message, I can send Google My Business messaging, I can send an internal notification, I can start having a conversation AI with bot in here. I can send a WhatsApp message. There are so many different things that you can do. And then there's a lot of these really cool, more advanced things. And I'm not going to get into all this because once you come into the system, of course, we have training. But the point of this is to show you that the system has some amazing features that is pre-built for you. And that's just lead generation. Of course, when someone books a call, you want all of the proper notifications and tagging and emails and text to go out and the reminders. We have that all pre-set up and pre-built for you. No other systems do that. Ours is the only one. Then what happens if you enroll a client? Well, you'd want some sort of automated process, right? To do automated check-ins with them and follow up with them. Well, we pre-built that for you as well. And, again, don't worry about the tech, right? We're granting that some sort of membership offer, sending them a welcome email. It's going to wait, and then it's going to send them their 2-week check-in. It's going to send and then this is just pre-set up for a standard 12-week kind of coaching program. All of this is customizable. You can very easily add, additional steps here. It's very simple. And we have training that walks you through all of this. And this is just the beginning. We have a lot of others as well. Let's say, for example, you want to sell a course online, like a low ticket funnel. Well, we've got that too, right? Obviously, if someone comes in and, they went to your system but didn't buy, that's an abandoned cart sequence. So we've pre-built that for you with email and text, and we have double check-ins. There's 3 different follow-ups to make sure that we're trying to get that sale for you. If someone does make a purchase, obviously that's a low ticket purchase. You want to hopefully ascend them into a high ticket opportunity. And so we've got that process set up for you as well. So of course, granting them access to what they purchased for sure. But then, we're following up and trying to get them to book a call, right? What did they book that call? If they haven't, then we need to get them, we need to follow up with them more. And we need to, you see what we've done here is we've taken our expertise of building a $100 million company and we're giving it to you preloaded in your system. Now, is this all that you have the ability to do? No, you can custom create anything. And we've got lots of templates and things for you to start from, but I just want to show you that you can really do whatever you want. So let's say, for example, you have, a form and you have, oh gosh, I don't know. I'll just start with birthday, right? You have a birthday and let's say before number of days of their birthday, like one day you want to send a reminder, right? So one day before their birthday, you're going to send yourself a notification to do something special, right? And you're going to send yourself an email and that's going to kick that notification out. That could be one example. I don't know. I'm just using this, I'm just messing around. You can add so many different triggers to start workflows and do different things. It could be, I'll show you a cool one. Let's say that you have an Instagram channel, right? And let's say the channel is Instagram, all right? And you have a post that you do and you say, hey, DM me the word success, okay? So what that's going to do is when someone DMs you the word success, it's going to pull them into this workflow. Now, what would you want to do? Well, maybe you might want to wait like, I don't know, 2 minutes to make it seem a little more, real. And then you might want to send back a message. So I'm going to send back an Instagram DM. And there you go. And that's what that's going to do is it's automatically going to fire a DM back to that person who reached out to you. We use this all the time. So we might be doing social content. We say, hey, we're doing some really good content. By the way, if you really like this and you want this sales script or you want this, funnel template or whatever, just DM me the word funnel. And we'll send it over to you. And the system is automatically going to send it back, right? This is really, really cool. So you probably have heard of things like ManyChat back in the day. This replaces that. You don't have to use things like that anymore. You can also ask questions, right? So I can say something like, I'll leave that. And what I can do is, let's say I want to wait, I don't know, 2 more minutes, right? Let's wait 2 more minutes and then let's send another Instagram message and I'll say, did you receive the XYZ, right? And save it. And now what I'm going to do is I can wait for, instead of a time, I can wait for an actual reply, right? So I'm going to say, did they reply I should have labeled it better so you could see it, but let's say it's that one, right? And then I'm going to create an if else, right? So if they reply, so replied, and let's say didn't reply, okay. Contact replied, true, right? Save. So what that's going to basically say is, okay, they replied. What do I want to do now, right? If they didn't reply, I could send another DM, right? Something stupid like that. I don't know. I'm just messing around, right? But so do you see what I'm doing here? I'm actually creating an automation and a process that can kind of have a conversation. Now, maybe if they replied, maybe now I want my team to come in and engage. So I could send, not Instagram, notification, right? I could send an internal notification, maybe to my team, and I select a user, on my team that I want to get that message, right? And I could even, I could do it like, I could say the contact's name. Contact has replied on IG. Message them. Right? So I could send myself an internal notification or send someone on my team an internal notification. This is what we do so that our team doesn't have to sit there and respond to every single person. If we do a two-step or a reoffer or something in our marketing and we're saying, hey, if you want this, having to reply to that person individually one by one would take forever. What this can do is we can actually weed out people. We can, optimize our time. It's a really, really cool system. And allows us to do some really, really cool things. I'm not going to, get more into that. It was just an example, but I wanted to, we could spend all days talking about automation. There's so many things that we can do. Obviously, we can grant things like course access. We can, send things and data automatically to, Slack or Google Sheets, or there's some really cool things that you can do to manage your team in here. It can automate a lot of your business. And this is really the magic behind our system and what we are really, really good at helping our clients get into. But even just our Elite360 customers, it's a powerful system that can help you optimize and really maximize the time in your business. So that's a very brief overview of our automation and workflow builder.